Hey, you are live. Hey, single moms, level up. Let's level up. Let's get this going. So, my name is Bess Parks, as you can see right here, right here. My name is Bess Parks. I'm going to check and make sure that you guys can hear me. Yes, I do a sound check, but oh, there we go. Okay. So yes, you can hear me. So I just checked the one of the other platforms that this is streaming to make sure that you guys can hear me. This is going into the private Facebook group, the Single Moms Club, and it's also being streamed to the YouTube page of Single Moms Level Up. I like to say hashtag Single Moms Level Up. So anyway, again, my name is Bess Parks. I am the um, founder and CEO of the Single Moms Club and Single Moms Level Up. We are here today because this is day two, y'all. This is day two. Day one, I want to know: did you do your homework? Did you do your assignment? What was your assignment? What was your assignment? If you don't know what the assignment was, go back and watch the replay. It's real simple. It's not like school where you got to do a whole bunch of research and answer your question and all that, or read a chapter or anything like that. This is something that's fairly simple. Um, Go back on day one and okay, go back on day one and check that out. Check out what the watch the replay. These sessions are only 30 minutes. I think last night it was like 33, 34 minutes or something like that. Sometimes I go a little bit over. I try to stay under, but sometimes it gets good, and we keep going. So anyway, today is day two, but I said that I was going to tell you what the giveaway was. So every month when we have these challenges, once a month around the 15th of the month, we'll do a challenge for 5 days. This is us as single moms challenging ourselves to to do better, to be better, and to be the best that we can be for ourselves, for our children, and for those that are around us in our sphere of influence. Um, as single moms, we always need some extra help. Extra help is always a good thing. Um, Let me just say, help is sometimes hard to find as a single mom. Also, help is sometimes hard for us to ask for because we're used to doing things ourselves. But we need to learn how to ask for help because people can't read our minds. So, anyway, here's the thing: I want to help y'all out and give you an opportunity to win a single mom queen kit. So this is something that I created. It's a box. It changes every month, and it is a box of some self-care goodies. Some self-care goodies, and then I usually throw in something in there that will help you out with your self-love. And let me show you what that is. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you all the goodies that I threw in there for you, whoever the winner is. Share screen. The crazy thing is it was not as hot today as it has been other days, but the humidity is stupid. Oh my gosh, the humidity is just like really just like dumb. So anyway, it says I'm sharing my screen, so I'm gonna make this slide bigger, and there we go. So let me tell you what's in here. Sometimes I go a little ham. I do a little much, and I throw a lot of stuff in, and this is one of those times. Um, but it was this spa collection, and I was like, no, we gotta have everything in this spa collection. And then I put in the self love portion of it, which is the journal. So so we have, let me see here. So we have the refreshing. It's the refreshing. This is the refreshing body wash. We have a powered. Okay, this is called Power Up Refreshing Body Wash. There's a Power Down Nurturing Body Wash, and then there is the Power Down. What is that? Hmm. Okay, that's on the next page. Here we go. Then there is this spa. Hmm, it's basically a sunscreen, a hand cream and sunscreen, moisturizing formula, softens and smooths hands while protecting the skin from future signs of aging. Then I have given you a single mom's journal, which I have one myself that I actually have. Um, I think I've almost filled this up. I think I've only got maybe 10 or 15 pages left. But I have one of those, and you'll get one too. Um, and then in the Single Moms Queen Kids, should you win it, the giveaway for this month. And then we have the Spa Silky Smooth Foot Balm. So we've got that. And then there is the Spa Hand Polish. And then we have this here. I just want to throw this in because I keep lotion in my purse, in my desk at work. My bag, I don't put it in my desk, but I have a bag that I take to work. I put it in there and I have lotion in my car, and especially hand lotion. So this is the Oatmeal Honey Hand Nourishing Cream, and it's going to come with a Brilliant Beyond Gel Lacquer that we're going to put in there, and then also a sanitizer, hand sanitizer. So we've got that in there, and it keeps going, y'all. It keeps going. Then we have this here, which is the Spa Power Up Invigorating Body Polish. It creates a refreshing ritual with citrus, essential oil, and a green tea extract. And then we have this here, which is, I believe, a pumice. Yeah, it's a pumice foot polish, charcoal and pumice foot polish. So exfoliating formula that smooths tough skin and retains moisture. So those are the things that I've done there. And then to top it off, let's do this. Let's do this and have this Hardin Del Mer room spray. So it's a room spray. I've smelled this, the sample of it, and it smells so good. I'm gonna get some for myself. But it is a room spray. It is not an aerosol. So it is non-aerosol, so that's a good thing. But it's not gonna it's got tangerine, warm ginger, and comforting cedar wood are the notes in there. And this is some good smelling stuff. So you can not only just have all the spa products, but have it smell like the spa in your house, where it's all refreshing, and you can have some, make yourself some cucumber water, and all that. Hey, Linda, thank you for joining and watching live. You could do all of that, but this is what the giveaway is. How do you win the giveaway? I'm going to stop sharing. How do you win the giveaway? This is how you do that. You win the giveaway by showing up either live or watching the replays. You can comment, you could like, you could share, you could do all of those things, and that will Facebook for me has it set up where it will keep track of that, and whoever has contributed the most to to this uh, to this challenge, which I keep up with it because it tells me on a weekly basis what it is. But whoever keeps up the most of it, it'll put a top contributor. Now there are a couple rules. Um, and what's life without some boundaries? You know what I'm saying? But if you've won a single mom queen kit in the last 90 days, you need to wait 90 days before you can win again. So if your name comes up in the top, I appreciate your contribution. Keep doing it. Don't stop, because this is all what this group is all about, is for us to have conversations with one another, to get to know one another, and to support and be there and just be a part of this village, this community that we're creating here. So that's one of them. The other rule is you do need to be a member of the Single Moms Club, because this is streaming through the hey Ani Adrien, thank you for watching live. This is streaming to through the YouTube page, the Single Moms Level Up YouTube page. But if you're not a member of the Single Moms Club, the private Facebook group, you're not eligible to win the Single Moms Queen Kit. So go over to and go on the link a day one, because I did drop the link. I did what I was supposed to do when I said I was going to do it. I dropped the link to the Single Moms Club on day one in the description, in the comments, and just click that and you can get over into to the group and request to join. There's 3 questions that I ask, of you, that we ask of you. Answer them honestly, because that's how we serve you better and bring you content and sessions that single moms are in need of. So let's get down to what the topic is for today. This is day 2 of the 5-day Single Moms Level Up Challenge. Our sessions are 30 minutes long, pretty much. Sometimes I go a little bit over, but this is day 2 of the 5-day Single Moms Level Up Challenge. And this is what our topic is for today. So our topic today is, where do you get your strength from? Where do you get it from? When our kids are young, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and you don't know where your strength is going to come from. It's a whole new thing that's dropped on you, and it's an experience, having a newborn, and learning your newborn, learning your child, and what they need, and when they need it, and trying to think of get ahead of it, get ahead of whatever it is that they need, especially feeding, nap times, all of that. When to change the diaper, when they're done with what they're doing their business, and not to change it right away, because they might finish while you're changing them. All of that is all requires a lot of strength, especially getting up every 2 hours, and things of that sort. And if you start working your job, having to still do that because they're not sleeping through the night, where do you get your strength from? I want to tell you where I ended up getting my strength from, because I don't know, my family didn't really know how to help me. I don't know. I'm not sure. They didn't know how to help me. I also didn't know how to ask for help, for the help that I needed. I struggled with that, and I could say that was my pride. I was just like, I had been taking care of myself and paying my bills and whatever else for years, and didn't know how to ask for somebody to help me. Um, and not always money. Sometimes it was just, hey, could you watch my son or my daughter for me for a little while, or both my kids for a little while, so I can go get some time for myself and take care of me. I completely lost myself and my kids. That's not always a bad thing, but a lot of times it is, because then we don't take care of ourselves. We end up, gaining weight and causing some other issues going on, because we forget about us. We forget about us. So there was a time. There was a time when this is when my son was a newborn, and I'm the mother of 2 kids. I have a son. My son is the oldest, and my daughter is the youngest. And there was a time when my son was a newborn, And I didn't ask for help. I didn't ask for help, and it became too much for me. My mom and my sister were in the house with me. They did not offer help when it looked like I was struggling. It was almost like they didn't see it. Or maybe they were waiting for me to ask for help. I don't know. Both of them have passed on, so I can't ask them these questions. But maybe they were waiting for me to ask for help. When I did ask for help, I was so exhausted. I wrote a note in highlighter, a long note about me needing help on my drafting board because after my son was born, I was going to go back to school, so I had a drafting board. And I was going to go back to school. The drafting board was there because I had it from when I got my AA degree, and so I wrote a note and highlighter on there asking for help. My sister came in and wiped the whole thing off, smeared it all. We got into a big old fight. I mean, a big fight. There was slinging and throwing and all that stuff was happening in the kitchen. Um, you know, my mom finally hears all the noise and realizes that we're fighting in the kitchen. And it was crazy because my sister just like took me and like threw me across the room, and I slid and hit my head on the stove. And I don't know what that fight was all about and why she felt she needed to fight me about it, but it was crazy. But I don't know why I just told you that, because that's like, that's that's really personal. But anyway, there was a whole big fight, and I don't know why she didn't want me to put it out there that I needed help. Um, she wiped it down, and eventually, my mom and my sister coaxed me into going to go see a psychologist, um, or a counselor. I don't know who she was because I just was not focused on who what her name was. She was doing all these tests and stuff, and I know now she was testing to see if I was mentally alert, and I was not because I was exhausted. And so anyway, they ended up trying to put me on antidepressants, and for me, that was my wake up call. I was like, I don't need antidepressants. Am I depressed? I don't think I'm depressed. And so I went through that whole thing and went through um, the stuff that went through using these tools. And this was before I even knew these tools, but I went through and started saying, am I okay? Am I not okay? What's going on? Why am I feeling this way? When did it start? I went through a whole thing from on my own and asked myself these things. And it took me about a week or two. And I did not take that medication because I didn't want to. I had seen somebody that was on antidepressants, and she was so zoned out. She was so zoned out. And it was after she had her baby, and she was just like a zombie. And I was like, I don't want to be like that. I was like, that can't be me. And so I decided to I went back to that doctor's office. I don't even remember how I got back there because I wasn't totally conscious of I wasn't aware of where I was going when I went there. But I made my way back to the office and walked up to the reception desk. I said, these are mine. This is a prescription that your office gave me. Here, I don't need these. Thank you. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. Thank you for, you know, providing me with medication instead of just listening to what I had to say. I don't need these. And I walked out of there and I was cool after that. I went on and did what I had to do. Taking care of my son. I started listening and sleeping. When he was sleeping, I slept for half the time. I timed out how long he slept. I slept for half that time. And then I got up and I did some laundry, did a little bit of this, did a little bit of that, and then prepared for him to wake up and fed him and changed him and did all that stuff. And I got a routine down with him that was, of course, flexible because, sometimes he didn't wake up or whatever. But, or, things just went different because it's just how life is. Life's not perfect and things happen. So that's just, that's what I did. But the main thing that I really did was I prayed a lot. I prayed a lot and was, God, you got to help me with this because this is going sideways. To me, it felt like it was going sideways. It felt like it was very overwhelming. I felt extremely exhausted. I was like, I need some help. I need some strength. It doesn't seem like they're going to help me, or they don't know how to help me. I don't know what's going on. Um, then it seemed like after I prayed, there was one time my sister asked to, asked to take my son because I had him in the bouncer and I was in the shower and he was in the bathroom with me in the bouncing chair, but he was crying. But I was taking a shower. I was like, I needed to take a shower. It had been days since I had taken a shower, and he was a I think, yeah, he was still a newborn. He was still a newborn. It was within the first 3 months, and I needed to take a shower. And he wasn't sleeping through the night, and so I brought him in the bathroom with me, and she offered to take him, but this was after I was already in the shower. Um, uh, I just said no, no, don't worry about it. I got it. He's okay. He needs to. He That's good for him to clear his lungs out and inhale that steam and stuff. I just, at that point, I was like, why do you wait until I get in the shower? I've been in the shower for a while, and then you come and ask for help, ask me if I need help. You see me going to the shower, put him in there. You see me get my towel. You see me doing all these things, but you're not helping me. You're just watching me. And that's unfortunately what my mom and my sister did. They just watched me. And I was like, why are they just watching me instead of helping me? Instead of saying, hey, do you want me to hold him for a little while so you can take a nap? Or do you want me to hold him for a little while? Or would you like me to help you with the laundry? Ask me some questions. And that just wasn't happening. I don't know why. I don't know why it wasn't happening, but it was not happening. Maybe they were in shock because grandchildren, we thought, were not in the cards for our family. As far as my mom, I like I said, I was brought up by a single mom. But I think she just thought that grandchildren weren't a possibility. So maybe she was still in shock that she really has a grandchild. And then my sister was feeling some type of way, because she couldn't have kids, but she had had about 5 miscarriages. So I know she was in her emotions and in her feelings, and was feeling some kind of way about me being able to have a child. And I wasn't married. I wasn't in a. I just met the guy, and I ended up getting pregnant out of nowhere. So I know she had her type of feelings about that as well. But I have to tell you that prayer helped me through that season of my life when things were overwhelming and I had a newborn child. And every time and every stage of my kids' lives, when it became more difficult, when my son started playing Pop Warner football, the babysitter introduced him to it. He liked it. He wanted to play. So now I had to endure that and come up with the inner energy to do that and to be there for him for that. Because Pop Warner football, you go to different fields and stuff, and you got to be there for the games and on Saturdays, and after Monday through Friday. I think it was pretty much Monday through Friday for practice, and I had to come up with that energy. So I found out that I needed that I prayer was just my thing. Prayer was my thing that helped me to get in alignment and to get that extra strength that I needed. I was like, because a lot of times I was just like, oh God, help me. And I don't know where that energy came from, but it would come from within me. And I would just like, wow, by the end of the night, I was like, man, I made it through that. And I didn't think I was going to make it, but I said that brief little prayer. And I didn't, at the time, I didn't realize that prayer wasn't the long drawn out 15-minute, blah 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 prayer. It wasn't that. It's not always that formal prayer that you have to do to get through to God. But you could say simple stuff like, God help me. Oh God help me. Oh, that's a prayer. Thank you, God, for helping me. I needed that strength. And I started realizing that prayer was much more simpler than I thought. It is just simply a conversation. It's you keeping it simple, just talking to God and talking to Him and being yourself, not being this portrayed, religious person, you know, thus thou, you know. And yes, the format of the Lord's Prayer is good. It is good, and that is a form of doing prayer. But prayer ultimately is a conversation, because that's all God wants from us, is a conversation, and that's relationship. The only way we can have a relationship with Him is by having a conversation and spending time with Him, and that's what that is. It's just conversation, and that helped me a lot. Also, the micro win and all of that. What my wins and all that was that I learned to sleep. I learned to take naps. That small naps would help me out throughout the day. And that prayer made it. The naps gave me energy, but the prayer made it super energy. It made that energy last longer than it ever could on its own. And I was like, that's amazing. That was amazing. And what I'm going to do is, I have a single mom prayer that I need to locate, but I'm going to find the single mom prayer that I have written down, and I will post that in the group. And you can use that prayer. You can use that prayer to pray um, as a single mom, to help you through whatever it is that you're going through as a single mom, because we go through a lot. And you don't, it's okay if you don't totally believe, or if you have like some shame because you're a single mom, or if you feel like you don't deserve to talk to God because you're a single mom. Know that that's all a bunch of crud. It's a bunch of crud, that then it's just a lie, and that you could talk to God. He loves you. He still loves you, regardless of the fact that you're a single mom. However, you became a single mom, He still loves you. Still loves you, and He'll listen to you as well. So I wanted to share that with you about the strength and where your strength can come from. It's sleep, getting some sleep, taking care of yourself, and praying. Sleep and prayer will get single moms through everything, and we do it already. It's a natural thing that most of us do, and that we don't even realize we're doing it, because we think we don't realize what prayer really is. And it's oftentimes those little short things that we say that are the most powerful prayers. um so I'm just gonna put that out there and leave that there. And the single mom queen kit, you can be a part of that and have an opportunity to win that by watching live, by putting your biggest takeaways um, in the comments for the day that you're putting your takeaways for. You can share this. You can invite other moms, single moms that may have some, find some help with this. And I want to thank Linda and Ani for watching live. I want to thank the rest of you for watching live on YouTube. I can't see the YouTube right now because I don't have enough devices to see that one too. So I want to thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching the replays. Know that all the days have replays. I'm putting them nice and neatly under the guide section on the Facebook page. If you're on YouTube, of course, it's off to the side. You could see the other days for this challenge and whatever the past challenges were that we've done. You can binge watch those. And mind you, these sessions are only 30 minutes. And since there's 5 days, if you can't watch things during the week, don't worry about it. The sessions are up until Tuesday of next week. Because Tuesday of next, oh wait, I have to change that. Yeah. Okay. The sessions will be up until Tuesday of next week. I had to think about what my work schedule was. Sessions will be up until Tuesday of next week. That's when I will do the giveaway, and then everything will come down, because as challenges in life come and go, this challenge is coming, and it will go down. Everything will come down and then be archived to be used someplace else. for another time. So thank you so much for watching live, for watching the replays. Much love to you all. Hashtag Single Moms Level Up. Good night, everybody. Look at that. I ended on time, even a little bit early. Much love. See you tomorrow, day 3.